Astrology is a great tool. It can be used to help understand your daily life, personality traits, relationship dynamics, and even plan for the future. However, it's a bit complicated. So you can start simply just by following the moon's position as it travels through the different signs of the zodiac. In no time, you'll be able to observe the behavioral changes of your friends, family, coworkers, and classmates. Greetings, I'm Randy Gove, and welcome to It's It and That's That. In this playlist, I will teach you how to best observe and utilize the changing energy of the moon as it passes through the 12 signs of the zodiac. Long ago, the ancients noticed that the sun, moon, and planets influence people's personalities and daily lives. Since all the planets travel along the same racetrack called the ecliptic, they divided the ecliptic up into 12 familiar constellations called the zodiac, such as Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, etc. The moon has its own cycle, since it takes about 30 days for the moon to orbit the Earth one time, basically a month. So it takes about 2.5 days for the moon to pass through one sign of the zodiac. The moon is kind of like a spotlight. It shines on the personality of that sign, so everybody behaves more like that sign. It's actually fairly easy to notice the behavioral changes of your friends and families, the people around you, as the moon passes from sign to sign to sign, especially since the whole thing just repeats every month as a cycle. At the time this video was posted, the moon is in Aries. If you're watching this video on a different date, you should check in the link below to see the current moon position, then you can jump to the appropriate video. Glad you're still here so we can talk about the moon in Aries, which is the first sign of the zodiac. Now, each of the zodiac signs has its own ancient, somewhat cryptic glyph associated with it. Here's the one for Aries. And it's hard to tell what it is. I mean, it's like a water fountain or a zipper or maybe a palm tree or some curved body parts. Well, the mascot for Aries is the ram, or more specifically, the ram's head and horn. So the glyph is supposed to represent the ram's horns. Now, this ram is particularly aggressive since Aries is ruled by the fiery planet Mars, which has its own cryptic glyph as well. Here's a list of some Aries keywords. You can scan them at your own leisure. I will use many of them to describe the Aries vibe, because when the moon is in Aries, people will have more of these personality traits, such as being bolder, more aggressive, and more impulsive. Aries is an energetic, self-motivated sign. So this is actually the best time of the year to tackle projects you've been avoiding. Obstacles and challenges just won't seem so overwhelming at this time, so go for it. Clean up that house, write that annoying term paper, start your plan to colonize Mars. Whatever it is, you will get off to a good start and make some real progress. Because of the extra boldness of the Aries moon, you'll see a lot more confrontations, especially in work meetings. So people may be challenging the boss, they may be challenging their teachers. Even the most timid people will be standing up for themselves. So enjoy the show. Speaking of confrontation, relationships. If you're in a relationship, this is a great time to break from routine, spice it up a bit, go on some adventures, try some new things, go to new places. It's also a great time for intimacy, for some real animal passion. If your relationship hasn't been going very well, you might find the courage during this time to complain about the issues that have been bothering you. For example, maybe your partner just breathing in and out all day long. However, prepare yourself, because if you complain about these issues now, you may result in some heated arguments. If you don't have a partner, now is a good time to summon the Aries vibe and courageously tell your crush how you feel. In general, try not to just butt heads with everybody that you feel is in your way. Otherwise, you may spend the next couple days just apologizing about your rude, brash behavior. What about kids? Well, trust me, I was a teacher for many years. The kids will be loud and obnoxious with a high probability that something will get broken or somebody will get hurt. Try to keep them really active or they'll get very restless, but you do have to keep an eye on them and calm them down from time to time. Do not shop today. You'll just end up making some impulse buys that you'll regret later and probably rack up some credit card. Also, it's not a good time to invest or gamble because it's really hard to set some reasonable boundaries. Well, it's a good time for salespeople. Just get people to make some bold, unnecessary purchases. Get some exercise today. It will really help work off some of that excess energy and anxiousness associated with the Aries moon. Dance classes would maybe be good. Also, be super careful driving. The Aries moon makes a lot of impatient, reckless drivers, accidents, road rage. Try to stay in your lane. Also, be careful. Try not to bump your head. As far as fashion goes, you'll notice that when the moon is in Aries, people wear their newest, boldest clothes to try to stand out from the crowd. You'll also see people wearing a lot of tight clothes that emphasize body shape. Also, since Aries rules the head and face, hats, bandanas, and headbands are also in play. People are called Aries because they are born between March 21st and April 19th. That just means that the sun was passing through Aries when they were born. Now, when the moon passes through Aries, it shines like a spotlight on their sun. So you may be thinking more about your Aries family, friends, or celebrities during the Aries moon. Here are a few of my favorite Aries celebrities. You can list yours in the comments below. Lady Gaga, ooh la la. She was very bold and daring with both her music and her fashion. Who can forget her meat dress? Also notice that her eyebrows have that classic Aries look. They kind of look like ram's horns. Elton John had a similar Aries personality with a lot of drama and flair. Other notable eyebrows include Robert Downey Jr., Mariah Carey, Lil Nas X, Brazilian soccer player Rivaldo, fashion icon Kourtney Kardashian, NFL running back Adrian Peterson, who really enjoyed ramming people. You can generate good luck today by channeling the Aries moon's enthusiasm and passion and optimism to progress challenging projects, spice up your life a bit, try some new things. Now's your chance because in a couple days, the moon is going to move in the much more chilled, laid-back feel of Taurus. It's it, and that's that for this video. Enjoy your day and see you in the future.